Previously on the Nigerian wedding story.
We'll go to China, we'll bring things.
You call up for a backup. You save that date. You save that time.
We want to pound yam for your own in-laws. They know that this girl will pound our life.
No, you are too expensive. What is making your own different from the next person? I said, look, man, we grill. We don't fry.
There's this thing they call packaging.
There was a time that I had a bag that looked like a G-Wagon.
Before I was ever born, there has been top wine.
When it comes to drinks, you're saying, you know what, I want champagne. How many? I want to get some rosé.
You feed people that they say, please, we're tired.
A Nigerian wedding is not complete without jollof rice and fried fish. We need to come on. Oh yeah.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard Adache Flight 1521. This is your captain after hours by CIO, and my co-pilot is Hype Man, the Disruptor, MC Frank. And we have some information for you about your flights today. Our flight time today will be approximately 4 hours, or how the Lord decides. And our estimated time of arrival to Highness City is when we get there, though we are aware some passengers are already on their way. You are guaranteed to have unimaginable fun during your flight with DJ IB. With DJ IB on the wheels of steel, there will be no need to fasten your seatbelts because this is a full groove cruise and body movement is ensured. Our purser is Exquisite Events. The weather en route should be mostly good, but expect some major tequila showers. For interesting sights, if you look to your left, you will see our unique shot tree with yummy fruits of vodka, whiskey, rum, all for your enjoyment, of course, with the assistance of the Shots Angels. We thank you for choosing our company as your Groove Flight airline today, and we wish you a pleasant and groovy flight. Now let us raise the fun to infinity.
Lights, camera, ceremony. A Nigerian wedding is now more than joining two people together in marriage. It's showbiz, complete with a cast, a soundtrack, dramatic entrances, and an audience that came ready to perform. Welcome to the greatest entertainment you never bought a ticket for.
Before I came into the industry, there were live parties, there were amazing after parties. You know, obviously, like I said, there were amazing event planners that were doing great things. But I dared to shatter the ceilings by, introducing things that people thought were crazy, very crazy of me. So if you wanted to come into your event in the craziest of way or in the wowest of ways, they would always say Bisola Trendy B. And before I knew it, everybody picked on me, which is actually an amazing thing.
What is very important is making sure that the guest experience, the client experience, everybody, they have their different experiences, but they all enjoy the day. The guests are immersed in the event, the client is immersed in the event, everything is just flowing. The production, the setup, the pre-setup, the entertainment, the food, the drinks, the ambience, everything you've been planning, for months, and then you now get to execute on that day.
It wasn't always like this, though. Entertainment was subtle and controlled. Then we decided that wasn't enough. Somewhere between tradition and today, Nigerian weddings transformed into full-scale productions. Now, every wedding needs a performance arc, a storyline, rising action, climax, and an encore. The ceremony became Act 1. The reception became Act 2. The afterparty became the director's cut. But here's the secret. A Nigerian wedding only works because of the entertainers, the ones who control the energy, guide the emotions, turn awkward moments into magic.
light shut down. No sound, no air conditioning, and the place was toughy. Big wedding. Couple just came in, nothing had been done. So the show had to go on. So luckily for me, I have a very loud voice. So I started shouting, you know what? We are going to continue without music. Don't worry. I just kept telling jokes. I just kept going. And that's the advantage of someone that has the gift of gab. We just kept going. We did things that we could do without music, but we kept going. And after that, the father of the bride said, man, you're a madman. I said, thank you. So I said, come and see me tomorrow. And he was mad to me too.
Aside the fact that sometimes you may have population explosion, you were expecting the client, for example, was expecting 500 people, and suddenly 1,000 people show up. Somehow you have a disorganized arrangement, and as a master of ceremonies, it is a lot of work on your part to try to get everybody's attention. So people are standing, so people are sitting. You can't capture everybody's attention. You want to get the attention of the couple, or you want to get the attention of the celebrant. It's quite difficult because everybody is looking for, they're trying to sort out their new guests.
And another thing I would definitely say I also was a big part of doing was creating experiences. So experiences in such a way whereby when you're doing your cocktail area, your welcome area, what are you seeing when people come? Do you have something interactive speaking to you? It could be like a dancing wall. It could be the ushers, dressed in funny attire, that look almost unreal. It could be a hanging violinist. It could be, so I was always thinking out of the ordinary.
If you see people actually dancing at your events, you have done well, especially Nigerians. Because sometimes we just like to sit down and just be chilled. But when you do events outside the country, sometimes you see everybody really dancing. They don't even wait. By the time just hear, and if it's now a Nigerian music that they don't hear often, just play Flavor song or Whiskey or Davido, you just see everybody, dancing. But in Nigeria, to get them to dance, to be honest, if you can be a vendor and do well in Nigeria, you can do well anyway.
Live bands don't just play songs, they create soundtracks for joy.
Yeah, one particular band that really inspired me, and he's still inspiring me now, is Sugar Band. It was very intentional with sounding as a premium live band. Every other live band in Lagos were doing Alayo Mini, oh yeah, but if Sugar is going to sing that same song, it was something like Alayo Mini, come on baby, you can take it down low. Sugar was very, very clean. It was touche, and I was like, this man is the one doing the premium events. Another person I really admire along the line is Vintage Band. I don't want to use the word wars because I still admire Vintage Band. I also love Ebony Band, and there is someone I also admire. God, I love Sonny Ade. So I love the dynamics of his music. Sonny Ade can be singing. The music is loud, then he just say, come on, party, would you? And everything comes down. And then he does his legs. That man is just we built this industry, like our sector, without any blueprint. There's no blueprint. We had to learn on the job. We faced all kinds of rejections. We dealt with unstable income, and we still had to show up. We showed up and delivered excellence. So that resilience at that time bred innovation. Nigerians don't play with celebrations.
We turn weddings into carnival. And then there's no better time to be a musician or be an entertainer than now. So modernity, we're in the middle of that, bringing what we had from the old to what we have now. So the modernity, technology and all that has come now is speeding it up.
After a couple of years, I was playing drums for different live bands and churches in Lagos. So why play for different live bands? I've played for Fuji bands, gospel live bands. Naturally, I knew there was a different way for entertainment to be done in the event space. I didn't know or when, but I just knew that most times when the person I'm playing for is singing and a rich man comes to the stage, he actually concentrates on the rich man. And I realized that 80% of the people in the party are usually bored. So in my mind, I was like, what if there is something we can do such that everyone will still be entertained, regardless of whoever is appreciating the musician? So that was what led me to creating a lot of things because I already started performing as a drummer in my head, even before I held the microphone. So I backed up late Big Bolaji. Big Bolaji actually introduced me to backing up and singing at events. He will give me the mic and he will say, Shegun, keep singing and don't back. I sang with Lalu Benjo, I sang with Shobanko Let's Be Live, I sang with Awesome Band, I sang with Sonny Michael, I sang with... Is there any live band in this nigga singing back up? Why she was at Okera. Like I sang for almost all live bands, but people didn't know.
And when the band takes a break, the DJ steps in. The DJ is a guru at reading moods. They know which song will get the aunties dancing, which track will bring the young people to the floor, and which throwback will unite every generation.
So for Tomike's wedding, I was just the normal live band. And as at the time of Tomike's wedding, I was already hyping. But to me, it wasn't hype. As far as I was concerned, hype was what you hear in the club or what you hear in the after party of a wedding. So, but my style of delivery as a live band was really, really hype. But to me, it wasn't hype. I was just... So Tomike was about to dance into the wedding and the DJ's equipment just went up. So God bless Elizabeth Ibidon Igodalo. So she was the planner. So for like 2-3 minutes they were waiting for the DJ, but the equipment didn't come up. So she said, Shegun, just bring the bride in. Now I'm so used to doing that, but people didn't know. So while I was doing that during the party, I didn't know that Tomike was an influencer then. I didn't know that she was a presenter on a popular TV station. I didn't know that she had friends in the major media platforms. Not really social media even back then. I was just doing the performance. So back then I was already trending on Twitter as at that 2018, but my name wasn't trending because they didn't know who I am. After that, there was a lady I sang for in 2019 or 2020? So I was singing at the wedding. I was also hyping. Her name is Tommy. So I did told me baby. So that went viral on Twitter again. So people were now reflecting back. Was it not this guy that did Tomike's wedding last year or 2 years ago? Some people said, who is this hype man guy? Who is this Yoruba live band mixer? With the different names. January of that year, I was singing at the wedding and Kiki came and I did K to the I to the E, Kiki said the Kiki baby. So because Kiki was really, really trending as at that time also, that actually registered the name Shegun Johnson on the style.
Then comes the after party, where elegance meets chaos. The formalities are over. The elders have left. The tie comes off. The heels come off. And suddenly, everyone remembers they can actually dance. This is where the wedding stops being a production and becomes a party. The playlist goes from classic high life to Afrobeats to Amapiano. The DJ plays requests. The drinks flow freely. This is the part nobody rehearsed, but everyone remembers.
So after Kiki, I don't know the number of names I can mention. Like even before the Yabo Joe got a lot of people, Macaroni, Remote, Toke Makinwa, a lot of people. God just found a way to position most of these influencers to my events, and it wasn't planned. Honestly, it wasn't planned. Somehow things just work, because I don't want to sound too spiritual, but I think I should let me say that in English. Just like what God is, not loyalty. Yeah, I think that works.
Ain't no party like Lagos party. I hope my Abuja people will not kill me for that.
There's no party like a Nigerian party. And it's not just a word of mouth. It's not just for the music. It is the reality.
Ain't no party like a Nigerian wedding party. Because at the end of the day, Nigerian weddings aren't just about getting married. They're about celebration, performance, joy that refuses to be contained. We don't just witness love, we throw it. A concert, a comedy show, and a dance competition. And honestly, that's exactly how it should be. Next on the Nigerian wedding story.
We had gotten to Muson Center, and the 2 tires in front went up.
The moment we opened the cooler like this, the rice had turned to 2. It had spoiled.
Everybody, first of all, turn off the cameras. We don't want this out there. And then we let her sit, and she was still. The wind took off the canopy where the bride and groom were supposed to sit. The wind took off the canopy where the guests were sitting. And it was disastrous.
Like, maybe, would you guys want to do the toast? And the next thing I heard was, fuck you too. I'm like,
but man, COVID, that COVID did not kill the events industry. I don't think anything can kill it again.